Hey everyone, Tankenstein here, and welcome to Stock to Spaded. In this episode, I've got the AMX-50 TOA100, which is a currently rank 4 battle rating 7.7 tank in the French Ground Forces tech tree. This vehicle features an autoloader. It is a medium tank with around a 20-to-1 power to weight ratio, so it is very, very powerful. Now, that being said, of course, in these videos, I bring these vehicles on kind of a trip where I go the first match is fully stock, second match is about halfway spaded, and the third match is fully spaded, and throughout I tell you exactly how this vehicle performs, if it's any good at one stage or another, where its turning point is, and then of course in the final match where it's fully spaded, I go over whether or not I feel that this vehicle is worth crewing, worth playing, and how I kind of feel about this vehicle after the journey is done. Now, that being said, with this vehicle, I already have it mostly spaded as of the recording of this video. So what I'm going to do is totally make it stock. So I'm going to deselect all the modifications. For the first match, second match, I'll be putting on, again, about half the modifications. And the third match, of course, again, fully spaded. Now, with that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so here we are. Finally, this is the fully stock match, of course, and this vehicle by itself is actually quite fast, even without any engine upgrades, anything like that. And it's also got that nice 4-second reload, a 100 millimeter cannon. It's just a very, very nice vehicle overall. So let's go over here. Even stock, I mean, like, one of the things when it comes to tanks, especially, oh my god. Let's hope he doesn't turn. 4-second reload, and boom! Right there. Thank you, actually, because he delayed the capture of the base. So one of the great things about pretty much French tanks around this BR is that when it comes to the ones with the oscillating turret, they mostly have an autoloader. And also, they mostly all have their stock shell being their best shell. Now, of course, this is solid shot AP. Solid shot AP is not really saying all too much. It's not the best, but in many ways, solid shot AP, you're getting just shy of 300 millimeters of armor pen at max with this, which is just fantastic. Okay, we have another tank there. It looks like a mouse. I am not going to want to deal with him. Good thing I didn't deal with him immediately, at least. So let's see. Took out that cannon. Perfect. Took out the second cannon, or at least I'm trying to. Can I shoot through? Oh, look at that. He's sassing me. Oh, you know what? I don't actually have any parts. This sucks. So can I actually... I'm trying to move. I'm trying to get rid of my repair request, but it doesn't matter. Because that's how War Thunder is, I guess. So that being said, I still got 2 kills, a base cap as an assist. Hopefully I can actually move once this is done. I was thinking I was going to die right there. But not all that bad for a stock match, especially being that I don't have parts. If I did have parts, I would be totally fine right now. But that is how it goes with a stock match. Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Look at this. 1,062 points. Come on. Try me. Try me. I'm on fire. Yeah, you can't stop me. So yeah, I mean, the stock AMX-50 TOA100 is really, really nice. I'm actually stoked to see what the TOA90 is going to be like. My only thought is that the TOA100 is just going to be a bit better because it does have the better penny shell, despite the fact that it is solid shot. But these guys cannot kill me. Finally, I got killed. 1,200 points in the first match. 2 ground targets destroyed, 1 base cap, 1 assist, and a whole bunch of havoc caused there at the end. So that said, let's get into the halfway spaded match, see how it performs, and I'm pretty stoked. So here we are in the halfway spaded match, and I have the engine upgraded as well as some of the other modifications that you can likely see on the screen. I should be posting those hopefully in this video somewhere, but regardless, so this vehicle, I mean, one of the weird things about this vehicle is how few modifications it actually has, and it's probably got around 2/3 of the modifications of a regular vehicle, right? So, for example, it doesn't have smoke grenades, doesn't have a laser rangefinder, doesn't have a rangefinder really of any kind. It doesn't have a night vision, anything like that, right? This is a pretty bare bones sort of vehicle. I mean, it's got fewer modifications than a lot of World War II vehicles, which is pretty darn nice in some ways because, I mean, stock, it's pretty good. I mean, it's got its best shell stock, and its best shell is pretty good. Of course, not absolutely fantastic, but it's good. Now, let's see here. It's got an okay turret traverse, not the greatest, but definitely usable, especially being that it's around 20 degrees per second, and that's without an expert crew. So, I mean, it's a very decent turret traverse, not too bad. But, let's see here. We got some enemies somewhere. It looks like there might be some behind us. Ooh, got the gunner, got the engine, got pretty much everything except for the tank. Not too bad. Now, one of the great things about these reload spots is that if you sit on them, it actually puts it right back into the ready rack really quickly. So I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong here, I believe that the ready rack on these vehicles is impacted. So, like the speed in which you put things back into the ready rack, it is impacted just a bit by your vehicle's reload speed. Can I get him? Nope. Okay, it looks like we got an enemy over here. Jeez, I thought that was him. Oh, that's him. Nice, I got the cannon breach and the loader. So I'm going to hide now because we are both pretty much gonna die. Nice, got the assist. Now I'm kind of worried about vehicles from the right here. But hopefully I can move up, take this guy out, and then be the hero of the team. I don't think that's going to happen, but hope, 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 hope. Let's do this. Nice, you sacrificed yourself for me. Oh my god! Woo! Got the kill! Nice, nice, nice. That's where that really nice reload comes into play here. It is just fantastic. The only thing is, and correct me if I'm wrong, and I may very well be wrong here, but the autoloader on this, I believe in order to put the shells back into the autoloader, it does get impacted by your loader's reload speed. If that makes any level of sense. That's bad. Oh boy, does he see me? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Lower glacis. Nope, that doesn't work. Got the cannon barrel! Nice! Okay. Let's try this one more time, lower glacis. Not gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot his track in a second here. Oh, he turned last second. So one of the great things about being on this is that I can just reload pretty much with impunity and just keep trying to shoot him. So I'm going to try to shoot the turret ring now. That did not work because that was, again, his track. No biggie. Not too bad, though. You know what? I'm just going to accept it. Let's get into the next match. Halfway spaded, not too shabby, but that was a little ugly there at the end. But this was a fully up-tiered match, so I didn't do all too bad. Let's get into it. So here we are finally in the fully spaded match. And, I mean, I can tell you right away, like, I mean, of course, you're going to experience it regardless, but this thing is just so much faster with the engine upgrade, with the transmission, with the filters, all of that. I mean, it is just beautiful. Just wonderful, and is very, very nice. Now, one thing that's never going to be fixed by if this is fully upgraded or not is the fact that its ammunition, despite being fairly high in terms of armor pen, 273 millimeters at max, I mean, more likely 500 meters, 30 degrees, you're getting just shy of 200 millimeters. So, that said, with all of that considered, it doesn't have any sort of advanced ammunition. Heat FS, APDS even, APF SDS, anything like that. And that is, I mean, it puts a bit of a constraint on this, to be quite honest with you. There are far better shell types out there, and I'm noticing, you know, time and time again that my shells are bouncing off of some of these more modern vehicles. Well, modern relative to this time period, this BR, so T-54, T-55, things of that nature. So I'm getting it to the point where, I'm just going to check over here, where, you know, it might have a lot of armor pen, but when you have a well-angled, ooh, there's a tank down here, did not even know that. When you have a well-angled enemy with itself having good armor, ooh, okay, good, I got the cannon and the cannon barrel. He's toast. I'm going to go over here. But when you have that combination of factors, it becomes quite difficult, you know, especially on the first shot. Now, a lot of the time, it's going to be made up for via the autoloader, which is nice. You know, it's a 4-second autoloader. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. I think there's another tank down here. But, you know, it's one of those things. Once you run out of shells, especially, or as well, rather, you start running into some problems. I feel bad. I just let my enemy or my ally die. Got the kill. Ooh, 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 ooh. Got the second kill. Very nice. So what you're really going to be gaining when it comes to this vehicle, fully spaded, again, you're not gaining like with a lot of other vehicles, you get a better shell. You're not getting that. You're getting a more mobile vehicle. This becomes a more mobile platform, which suits its playstyle quite well, to be quite honest with you, because it's a very, very mobile vehicle to begin with, but you get about an extra 110, 120 horsepower, which brings it past the 20 to 1 horsepower per ton ratio. Now, it does not have a lot of armor. It's got something like 90 millimeters of armor at max at the front of the turret, I believe, maybe 45. So it's a very, very easy vehicle to pen, even for auto cannons, at least in an up tier. So you're not going to be getting a lot of damage taken with this most of the time. Of course, you can survive, but even things like the mouse, for example, with its lesser 75 millimeter coax cannon, you're still not going to survive all the time with that. Sounds like there's an enemy to my left. Yes, there is. Come on. Got the cannon. Sweet. Time to go. Can I shoot underneath and get him? No, I can't. So this is what I mean. Advanced armors would be very nice in this instance. Very, very nice. I'm going to go for the ally up there. He's a bit more of a threat to my allies. So now I'm going to take out that. Nice, I got the engine. Perfect, he's on fire. Okay, that works for me. Let's try this some more. Shoot right there. Got the gunner. Very, very nice. And got the turret. So it makes it so that you really have to aim for those weak spots. Really. You know, of course, this can still go through those weak spots very, very easily, especially at close range. But you have a lot of problems with this vehicle in that regard, just being that it really, like, if this had heat FS, no problem. No problem at all. But rather, you have to go for this small weak spot where if I didn't already destroy his cannon, that wouldn't have been easy. So, that said, I guess the match is over. So, do I recommend this vehicle? Yes. Yes, I do. I think that the AMX-50 TOA100 is absolutely marvelous. I love it, love it, love it. Yes, I know I did die once. I did get into a backup. I don't really mind. I got 4 kills, 1 assist. Not too shabby, especially for being killed by people I didn't even see. But that said, this is a great vehicle. It's got great mobility. Not the best in terms of armor, but it's got great mobility, an excellent reload, and especially if you know your weak spots, this is a very, very good vehicle to use. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, I'm stoked for the AMX-50 TOA100. It's got the same cannon as the Char 25T, which is itself a great vehicle. I would assume that that AMX-50 TOA100 is going to be at 7.3 BR, but we'll have to wait and see. That being said, let me know what you guys think about this video, the style in general. I'm always interested to hear it. Either way, thanks again, and I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.